We are Steve and Jill.
Together, we've been buying and reselling land since the 90s.
Our data-centric approach leaves our buyers asking, how can you sell it so cheap?
Here on the Land Academy Show,
We answer that and more. Steve and Jill here.
Hello.
Welcome to the Land Academy Show, entertaining land investment talk. I'm Stephen Jack Butella.
And I'm Jill DeWitt, broadcasting from the Valley of the Sun.
Today, Jill and I talk about, well, how many Land Academy members are there really?
Well, there's got to be like 5 million of you guys, right?
We asked this question in our career path people. We said, you know what, just type in, Jill and I we have career path. We're in the middle of career path right now. Please type in how many members you think there are, and then how many members you think are active. Mm-hmm. And we got crazy responses. So we'll clear it up here in a second. Before we get into it, let's take a question posted by one of our members on the landinvestors.com online community. It's free. And please don't forget to subscribe on the Land Academy YouTube channel and comment on the shows you like.
Luke wrote, with all this talk of the IRS, I guess it is the beginning of the year and it's tax time. That's true. With all this talk of the IRS, taxes, and our business model, I think Steve and Jill should nail down a CPA to have on a Thursday night call or one of the newbie calls. I'm sure we'd all learn a ton and have a general idea of what to take to our own CPAs. Just a thought. Boy, I wish we could. We tried to nail down our guy.
Here's my question to Jill. This is unrehearsed. Yeah. How many times have we contacted lawyers and accountants to be part of our group and help educate us and give you a free time slot? Join us on the Thursday call. Join us on the podcast. Maybe, I know it's crazy, maybe offer your services to a closed group of people that have the same interest.
And maybe you can charge for it and maybe build your business.
And here's their answers. Across the board. Nope. We have enough clients. Thanks. No.
It's shocking.
No. Just the answers have been from all different types of lawyers and accountants and CPAs. Across the board, no.
Shocking. Yeah, it's hard. I get it. I'm with you, Luke. It's hard to find a CPA who connects with you. Like we were talking to one of our, speaking of career path, we were talking to one of our, kind of moderators and helpers in career path. And his accountant is more on the ball a little bit than our guy. And we're doing fine with our guy. Thank goodness I have Jack here to make sure our guy stays ahead of the game. But Brandon's guy is even better than that. I'm like, I want your guy, but I know the answer. They're going to be like, nope. They're happy. So when you find an accountant,
or if you are one,
or an attorney, and you guys connect and they understand your business, really understand your business, don't have you getting an LLC and filing tax return on all 50 states. That's a pet peeve of mine. If you're listening to this right now and your accountant says you need to have an LLC and do taxes in all 50 states, you need to interview another accountant. So, and here's the point.
Let's not give advice here.
No, here's my point. Let me finish my thing.
Yeah.
Accountants and attorneys all take things, they all read things differently. So my point is it's even down to how you're going to pay your employees. Some people say you should pay them this way, W-2. Some people say 1099. You guys need to sit down, you and your team, your admin team, whoever you're like your legal team. That's what I'm trying to say. And what's the right thing for your business? And again, it's not just how they think, but do you connect with them? Can you guys talk on the same page? There's all kinds of things like that. People think that you're going to call one accountant or one attorney and they're all going to say the same thing. And when you call three, you realize, no, that's not the same thing. People interpret things differently. And it's not that anybody's right or wrong. It's just how they interpret it and does it make sense to you and your business? Is that vague enough?
As a business owner, Jill's absolutely right.
Without being vague.
As a business owner, most of the people, a substantial number of successful people in Land Academy already have owned businesses in the past, or they own businesses now, and they're adding buying and selling land to that. And one thing I've learned from meeting these Land Academy members or talking with them in career path or whatever is that they all seem to take a sense of personal responsibility for all outcomes. And so that means in this environment, the days of shoving all your financial statements or whatever to an accountant and then getting a number back and saying, well, this is how much taxes you owe, that's over.
Yeah.
You will get that will probably sink your operation.
Well, I just think 3 accounts will come back with 3 numbers too.
So you need to really take responsibility for it, do a lot of research, just like, believe me, I'm a former accountant. I don't like, tax time is the worst time of the year for me.
I can tell.
But you have to do it. Yeah. It's just part of this.
I love the first quarter with Jack.
Our tax, the amount of taxes that we pay is our largest expense, larger than payroll.
Yeah.
So you really need that in some cases. You have to really micromanage it all the way through the year.
Yeah.
Radios are clicking off all over the place.
Yeah.
I mean, I have to do stuff.
Thanks a lot.
Today's topic, how many Land Academy members are there really? This is the meat of the show.
What made you ask this question the other day? Isn't that funny?
Here's why.
Okay.
I'm going to set this up and then you can give them the numbers.
Okay.
I'm a little bit tired of hearing this question.
Oh, here it comes.
Well, that state's saturated. Too many people are sending mail there. There's all this mail. I can't buy any. I sent a 10,000 unit mailer out and didn't get any responses because there's so many other people mailing. Land Academy members sending mail there.
That's comical.
And so it's a natural concern in the beginning. And am I too late to the party? And so, no, to which I say, absolutely not. There's not at all. Jill and I own real estate all over the country at any given time, hundreds and hundreds of properties. We maybe get 5 offers a month.
That's what started it. You're right. Because think about it. Because it's not just our own personal property, but my name goes on the deed. Our companies go on the deeds when we're doing these deal funding deals 99% of the time. So, because I'm either the full funder or the majority funder. So my name's on the deed. So there's even more properties going through our system. And I'm amazed at how little I get.
We bought this house. We've been in this house a year. We've owned it for a year. We haven't been here. We haven't gotten a single offer. Not one. We're in one of the hottest zip codes in the state.
That's amazing. You know what? Someone should be hitting us hard.
So I'd like to dispel this concept of mail saturation.
Right.
And so I'm talking about houses now. Mm-hmm. When you really think about land, there's so few people that understand it and price it correctly and all of that. Mm-hmm. And so it is not saturated.
No.
That said, the more creative you get about where to send mail and the more research, red, green, yellow tabs of research that you do and trolling like we teach in 3.0,
right,
the more you're going to be successful.
Mm-hmm. I concur. Can I give the numbers now?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So truth time. I would love for you to take a moment and think about this. Think about Land Academy. Think about everything you've heard. Think about how long you've been following us. Think about, you've heard us talk about how many listeners we have. I'd love, do you have a number in your head before I say how many members we have that are in the community right now? So these are active members. And then I'm going to talk about, there's active members and then there's members that are doing deals. So, and who are really vocal about it. So active numbers, ready for it? Drum roll. It's right around 500, guys. We mean it. We said that a while back. Like, we're capping it. We want to keep this, the awesome, intimate, personal, where we can help you as needed community that we did from day one. That has not changed. What's interesting is, of those 500, give or take, the ones that are really into it, that you see in Discord, and they're active and communicating, sending mail and doing it. It's between 100 and 200.
I'd say it's closer to 100
every month, and it changes, but that's right about it. So I'm sure you were thinking 5,000, whatever, and I'm sure there are other education groups out there that they have those numbers, but that's just selling us something and moving on.
Yep.
See, that's the whole thing with us too. I'm not here to sell a program or sell a book and move on. That would be the goal if you wrote a book, right? That's what you want to do. So, but this is not a book. This is an interactive,
this is a lifestyle
business where we're doing deals with you. So that's why we're keeping it like that. So, and who knows what's going to evolve. We talked about things that we're working on down the road. We have some other projects and things that we're working on for all investors that might be, and there's some things that we have, tools and services that I know people that are not in Land Academy use, like Neighbor Scoop, and maybe they can't do concierge yet, but O2O, that's for sure, our mail services, because it's the best and the least expensive period for what you get. But But that's it. We want it to be that way. So what are we going to add?
No, that's it. I mean, you said it perfectly. There's not a lot of, there's way less. We asked this question in the last career path and we said, please type it in. And we got numbers everywhere.
Yeah, it was great. Oh, that's what I was trying to say. Yeah, there's other people out there that sell things, and I think that's their goal. It's just to get that one-time sale. That's not our goal.
Like life coaches or self-help or any of that, there's thousands and thousands of members in those types of groups. We don't want that. We started this as a nonprofit, and we pretty much kept it that way. That's the truth. It was
landacademy.org.
Landacademy.org.
Yeah. And
so we're not here to collect dues, and that's not why we're here. We're here to create partners for ourselves to do deals.
And to get wealthy together.
Yeah.
All 500 of you. If you need access to any sort of ownership or property details, including owner phone numbers and FEMA flood map overlays, please check out parcelfact.com or neighborscoop.com. Created by investors, that's us, for investors like you. Happy you could join us today. 5 days a week, you can find us here on the Land Academy Show.
Tomorrow, the episode on the House Academy Show is called Extraordinary Deal Funding Volume. Jill and I are both shocked and amazed at how many deals we look at from a deal funding standpoint.
And how many deals, I don't get to them fast enough.
Tens of millions of dollars.
I'll talk about that tomorrow too. It's great.
You're not alone in real estate ambition.
What was that? We're all goofed up here. That's okay. So we're having
Jill and I literally have electricians in our house installing a home automation system. And we're not bright enough to reschedule recording these podcasts.
Nope.
So we have intermittent power shortages while we're recording this.
Oh, it's great. Just sitting here and then it goes dark. Love it. Thank you for tuning in. And don't forget, if you are a Land Academy member, you are an elite group. And make sure that you are communicating with us on Discord. We're Steve and Jill.
Information
and inspiration
to buy undervalued property.
We hope you found our content valuable and we appreciate your support. If you have not already, please check out our channel and hit the subscribe button.
And your comments and suggestions help us to create the content you're here for. Hitting the like button helps to support our channel's algorithm and gauge your interest for future shows.